Hello everyone, today I'm gonna analyze my first game of the climbing the rating ladder 2000 to 2100. So here I was black against my opponent who is rated 2142 rated and player from Philippines and young money 2299. This is name on leeches.org, and let's see the game. By the way, he's aiming to get a national master title, and I think he's very near. So because of his rating is already more than 2100. So let's see the game. And d4, knight f6, c4, g6, knight c3, bishop g7, e4, d6, and bishop e2. Just castled, and bishop e3, e5, d5, c6, and preparing an developing square for my queen. And here my opponent played queen to d2. So I thought while here, and I thought that I have an possible way to gain a bishop pair by playing knight g5. And here are two options: if bishop there, and if takes, knight takes. And if they just play f3, then I will just capture and capture. This is not the variation, I think. And I think actually three ways to play, and if of course there are many other ways to play, for example h3 and something, but the best way is I think here they could have played f3 right away, taking away the g4 square. But my opponent played queen d2 and knight there. And here my opponent just took and take, bishop takes and f3, and bishop c8 and g4 played. So I was happy to play queen h4 and bishop there and queen h6. And since bishop back is queen h4 check, and this will be a perpetual check. And I was happy to accept the draw, as the repeating moves will might happen. But I thought, but here my opponent just played h4, so I took the queen and king takes, and here I developed my knight. I could have played f4 right away, but if I play f4 like here and there, and this position is white doesn't have to take the f5 pawn. My king is a little bit open, so after maybe knight to h3 or e2, the rook is coming. So I thought that position is not that safe, so first played knight to d7, and here my opponent played bishop to e3. I think this is a tempo losing move, I thought, but not that sure, but maybe it could have been a good move. Here I played f5 and e takes, my opponent played, and after g takes they played g5, and which gives me a nice move with tempo f5, and after bishop f2 I played knight b6, attacking the pawn. And I thought that b3 was coming, and maybe after b3 I will just capture, and knight captures, and that was my idea. But b3 also loses, like maybe one day I will bishop f5 and e4, then the rook is unprotected if ever knight moves. So but here my opponent captured the knight right away, and a takes b. And here my opponent played knight g to e2 and bishop to f5, and here a3, trying preparing the rook to play the one more active files, I thought. And here I was very low on time, and I've made I think my first mistake, just taken on c takes d4 d5. And my idea was to open up the c file and let's say like maybe if pawn takes rook there, and my bishop and rooks will be having a good time with open file. But my opponent took here with the knight, and they're threatening not only b6 but also e7, forking my king and bishop. And so I played this, and they played knight takes b6 and rook a6 and knight back and c6. And here rook a to c1, and I played bishop to e6, trying to somehow open the position. And they played just b3, and I played b6, stopping the any idea to play c5. And here my opponent played after b6. My opponent played knight c3, and I played bishop c8 and knight e4. And after that move king f8. King f8 played, and getting out of any potential knight checks on f6, and h5 they played, and h6. And here my opponent played knight e to f6, and I played b5 right away. And if they ever take, I'll just take, and after maybe rook takes, my idea was to play here. But here I after b5 they played h6, rook c to g1. After here rook c to g1, and bishop f5 played, and knight e to f6. Sorry, and I played b5, and rook g to c1 they played. And here I just captured h takes g5, and they played c takes b5. So rook takes, after rook takes, bishop takes, knight takes, and rook takes. This is the end game we reached, and they played a4. And these connected passed pawns are very dangerous, rolling up the board, and I should have done something very special, very accurate. And the best move was e4. And let's say maybe if they play a4, a5, then check. And if they play here and this, and they cannot defend the b5 pawn, then b6, bishop there, and king back, and bishop there, stopping their pawn. If let's say after e3, if they play here, and just bishop there, and pawn there, and bishop there, that way stopping the pawn. If pawn takes pawn, no, if pawn takes e5, bishop there, bishop takes. And this pawns are very fast, since this bishop is defending the, let's say, 4, and maybe here these pawns are too fast, and they have to defend maybe king here, then bishop there, and it's very hard to defend if rook there, bishop there. So pawn takes here is not that good, since it's activating the black bishop, and I could have played that variations, but I thought that my connected pawns are very strong, and I played g5 if they ever captures and maybe take, and these 3 pawns are better than their 3 pawns. My thought was just that, but if you play accurate, it's not. Black even doesn't have to take, just play here, and this is here, this, and if play here, just there. This is not working. So this playing is very important. But here I played this, and after g4, very bad move, a5 played, and g takes f3, and a6, and e4, and b6, and e3 check, and king c3, and king e7, and b7, one move away from queening, rook f8, and a7, and I was very low on time, maybe something 30 something seconds left here, and rook played here, and check, and b takes c, and bishop takes, and queen, and here I just resigned. Yeah, but very good game by my opponent, which gave me an important lesson, one important lesson in the end game. Playing accurate is the key to win. So that was the game, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next game. Bye bye.